Hey Maddie, I am going to make a few videos for you. I'm going to show you some lessons, and then Mom is going to pick up a bag tomorrow, and it's going to be full of work that I want you to work on during the week. Okay? The first one I'm going to show is the clock. You seem to love the clock. Remember, a clock has a face, and then it has hands. The long hand, long, are the minutes. The short hand points to the hour. Remember, Maddie, if the long hand is pointing at the 12, that means it's o'clock. It could be 7 o'clock. It could be 9 o'clock. You have to pay attention to your minutes and your hours. And remember, there are 60 minutes in 1 hour. 1 hour. So that's why in just a little bit, I am going to show you the 5 chain, and we're going to skip count from 1 to 60. Now, I'm sending home forms that look like this. They have blank clocks. They do not have minutes or hours. They do not have their hands. They are the face of the clock, but they do not have the minutes or the hours. You're going to do that. I'm going to send an envelope just like this in your bag. I want you to take everything out of the envelope. You're going to need some room to do this. You can do this on a rug on the floor, or if you prefer, you could do it at a table. But what I need you to do is I just need you to take the cards, Maddie, and place them where you can see them. Now, these are the labels that tell us what time it is. So, what you're going to do is you're going to pick up your card and you're going to look at it. And you're going to study it. And you're going to look at that long hand. And you're going to look at the short hand. This clock says 3 o'clock. This is how we write 3 o'clock. So you're going to take this label and you're going to place it underneath the clock that says 3 o'clock. My next card. This says 2 o'clock. This is my label, and I'm going to match it to the clock that says 2 o'clock. This clock says 6 o'clock. So we're going to look for the label that matches. This is how we write 6 o'clock. You're just going to match it to your clock. You're going to do that the whole way through the lesson with all the clock faces and then all the labels. You will match them. Now, this is the fun part. Like I said, I'm going to send home empty clocks. You're going to take your sheet with just the clock faces, and you're going to pick up your first card. Now, remember, this says 3 o'clock. I'm going to make my first clock on my sheet say 3 o'clock. Maddie, when you do this work, I would like you to use a red pencil for your minutes hand and your hours hand. Now, sorry. I will find a smaller ruler for you. I find that using a ruler helps me make really straight lines, and we want this work to be beautiful, and I want you to take your time with it. I'm going to make my first clock say 3 o'clock. I do this by simply drawing arrows. Now, this clock says 3 o'clock. And then, right underneath the face of the clock, I want you to write 3 o'clock. And you're going to do the same with all the cards, and you're going to fill up this whole page with clocks. That is going to be your clockwork that I need you to complete. And now I am going to show you another lesson. See you in a minute.